Video opens with stunning, cinematic shots of Antarctica's vast, icy landscape. Drone footage swooping over glaciers and ice sheets. Imagine a world hidden for millions of years, locked away beneath miles of solid ice. A world of darkness, immense pressure, and extreme cold. It sounds like something from a science fiction movie, right? But this world is real, and it's right here on Earth. Buried under the Antarctic ice sheet, today we re-journeying to the bottom of the world to ask one of the most exciting questions in modern science. Is there life in Antarctica's subglacial lakes? For decades, we thought of Antarctica as a sterile, lifeless continent of ice. A beautiful but barren wasteland. But then, in the 1970s, scientists using ice-penetrating radar made a staggering discovery. They found liquid water. Not just a little bit, but vast lakes and river systems interconnected and flowing deep beneath the ice. Think about that for a second. There are over 400 of these subglacial lakes that we know of. The largest, Lake Vostok, is one of the biggest lakes in the world, about the size of Lake Ontario. And it's been sealed off from the outside world for at least 15 million years. What kind of secrets could a place like that be holding? This discovery completely changed our understanding of Antarctica. It went from being a frozen desert to a dynamic, watery world hidden from view. And with the discovery of water came the tantalizing question: if there's water, could there be life? Now, finding life here wouldn't be easy. The conditions are incredibly extreme. We're talking total darkness, so no photosynthesis. The pressure is crushing, hundreds of times greater than at the surface. And it's freezing, with temperatures hovering just around the melting point of water. Plus, these ecosystems would be incredibly isolated, with very few nutrients trickling in from the outside world. Any life here would have to be tough, resourceful, and unlike anything we've ever seen before. So, how do organisms survive in a place like this? Scientists believe the key is a process called chemosynthesis. Instead of using sunlight for energy like plants do, these microbes would get their energy from chemical reactions, munching on minerals and dissolved gases from the surrounding rocks and sediment. They'd be living a life completely independent of the sun, a truly alien existence on our own planet. The challenge, of course, is how do we even get there to look? You can't just drill a hole in. These lakes are pristine environments. Contaminating them with microbes from our world would be a scientific disaster. It would be like sneezing on a petri dish before you've even started your experiment. You'd ruin the result forever. So, scientists have developed incredibly sophisticated clean drilling technology. We're talking about hot water drills that are sterilized multiple times, using water that's been filtered and zapped with UV light to be purer than surgical grade water. Every piece of equipment that goes down that borehole is meticulously cleaned to ensure we don't introduce any surface life. It's one of the most challenging engineering feats in modern exploration. And the results? They've been breathtaking. In 2013, a team successfully drilled into Lake Vostok, a smaller, more active lake. When they analyzed the water and sediment samples they brought back up, they found life. A diverse community of thousands of different types of microorganisms thriving in the cold, dark water. They were chemosynthetic, just as predicted, getting their energy from minerals like ammonium and methane. It was a monumental discovery. We had confirmed, for the first time, that complex ecosystems can exist beneath Antarctica's ice. This discovery was just the beginning. Other expeditions have sampled different subglacial environments, and each time they've found evidence of microbial life. It seems that wherever there is liquid water under the ice, life has found a way. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Finding microbes is one thing, but could there be anything bigger? Could these microbial communities support a more complex food web? It's a long shot, but not impossible. In the deep-sea hydrothermal vents, which have similarly extreme conditions, we find tube worms, clams, and crabs that have formed a symbiotic relationship with chemosynthetic bacteria. Could something similar have evolved in the isolation of a lake like Vostok over millions of years? We just don't know yet. And the implications of this research go far beyond Antarctica. If life can thrive in these dark, cold, high-pressure environments on Earth, what does that mean for our search for life elsewhere in the solar system? Think about it. Moons like Jupiter S, Europa, and Saturn S Enceladus are thought to have vast liquid water oceans hidden beneath their icy shells. The conditions in those subsurface oceans could be remarkably similar to what we see in Antarctica's subglacial lakes. So, Antarctica isn't just a frozen continent. It's a natural laboratory. It's our best analog for what life might look like on other worlds. By studying the life forms here, we can learn what to look for when we send probes to Europa, we can figure out what kind of instruments we need, what chemical signatures to search for, and how to drill cleanly through alien ice. The secrets buried beneath Antarctica's ice are essentially a dress rehearsal for one of humanity's greatest adventures, the search for extraterrestrial life. The work continues. Teams are planning new missions to drill into even more isolated and ancient lakes, like Lake Vostok itself. Each new sample, each new piece of data, brings us closer to understanding this hidden world and our place in the universe. We are on the cusp of answering some of the biggest questions we can ask. Are we alone? And what are the absolute limits of life? The answers may not come from looking up at the stars, but by looking down, deep beneath the ice, at the bottom of our own world. A world that has been waiting for millions of years to share its secrets. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey to one of the last unexplored frontiers on Earth. It's a reminder that our planet is still full of mystery and wonder. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of science and our world. Let me know in the comments what you think. Could there be more than just microbes down there? Until next time, stay curious.